History is not a predetermined sequence of events, but rather a dynamic and evolving narrative. Power, once established, rarely vanishes entirely from the societal landscape. Instead, power demonstrates a remarkable capacity for transformation and adaptation. It shifts its forms and methods to maintain influence across changing circumstances. The term elite historically refers to a distinct group within society. This group possesses a disproportionate amount of wealth, privilege, or power. Elites are also identified by their exceptional skill in a particular domain. These individuals or groups exert significant influence over societal outcomes. Their actions and decisions often shape the direction and structure of society. The concept of an elite highlights disparities in resources and influence. Elite status is not a static concept. It manifests in diverse forms across society. Political elites govern, making decisions that shape national and international policies. Economic elites control capital and resources, influencing markets and financial systems. Intellectual elites contribute to thought and knowledge, guiding societal understanding. Each elite type plays a distinct role, collectively contributing to the overall power structure. Power tends to consolidate within elite groups over time. This often occurs through a self-reinforcing cycle. Existing advantages are leveraged to acquire more resources and influence. Such consolidation is evident across various historical periods and societal structures. Power maintenance often relies on institutional control as a primary mechanism. Elites strategically establish and manipulate laws, systems, and structures. These established frameworks are designed to serve the specific interests of the ruling elite. This process embeds their dominance directly within the governance framework. Institutional control ensures the perpetuation of existing power dynamics. It solidifies their position by integrating their interests into the very fabric of society. Elite groups exert significant influence over a society's legal framework. This control allows for the crafting of laws that specifically protect their assets and interests. Laws can be interpreted in ways that favor elite positions and maintain their power. The legal system may be manipulated to restrict competition, benefiting established entities. Furthermore, laws can be used to suppress dissent, thereby legitimizing the elite status. This formal legitimization reinforces their position through the established legal means. Economic leverage is a critical instrument employed by elite power structures. It stems from the concentration of capital within a select group of individuals or families. This concentration grants them control over vast economic resources. Such control translates into significant influence across various industries and markets. Ultimately, this power extends to shaping labor conditions and economic policies. Economic elites exert significant influence through their control over capital. This control allows them to shape investment patterns within the economy. They can also dictate employment conditions for a large workforce. Furthermore, elites influence economic policies to their advantage. These actions facilitate their continued accumulation of wealth and power. The control of narratives and media influence is a powerful mechanism in shaping public perception. Elites often own or exert significant influence over media outlets. This enables them to shape public opinion and frame debates. They disseminate information that supports their specific agenda. Narrative control refers to the strategic management of information and storytelling. This control can shape public perception and understanding of events or policies. It often leads to the formation of a consensus around specific ideas. Such consensus can make it challenging for alternative viewpoints to gain recognition. The dominance of a single narrative can marginalize dissenting opinions. Ultimately, this control can hinder efforts to challenge or alter the established order. Social networks and elite circles are crucial in reinforcing power structures. These networks are often formed through shared educational backgrounds. Family ties also play a significant role in establishing these connections. Exclusive clubs and organizations further solidify elite bonds. These networks facilitate cooperation among members. They provide mutual support, strengthening the position of elites. Elite groups often form closed circles, fostering exclusivity among members. Within these circles, information is strategically exchanged to maintain advantage. Members coordinate strategies, enhancing their collective power and influence. Opportunities are shared exclusively among the group, benefiting insiders. This strengthens the collective power of the elite group, reinforcing their position. The closed nature of these circles inherently limits access for outsiders. Education systems often function as gatekeepers within society. These systems can reinforce existing social hierarchies. Elite educational institutions provide access to critical networks. They also offer specialized knowledge to their students. Such institutions legitimize the social status of their graduates. Elites exert influence by controlling access to quality educational resources. They actively shape the curricula taught within educational institutions. This control directly impacts the intellectual development of future generations. Such influence ensures the perpetuation of specific values and perspectives. These values and perspectives are carefully aligned with the interests of the elite. Regulatory capture occurs when an agency, meant to serve the public, instead prioritizes special interests. These agencies are established to regulate specific industries or sectors in the public interest. However, they begin to advance the commercial or political concerns of dominant groups. This shift in focus compromises the agency's original mission and public duty. Elites exert influence over governmental policies and regulations through various mechanisms. This influence often results in reduced oversight for their activities. It can also lead to the provision of favorable subsidies or protection from market competition. These outcomes solidify and enhance the economic advantages held by these elites. The dynamic between stability and disruption is a critical aspect of societal and political structures. Elites typically favor stability, as it helps maintain existing power structures and hierarchies. This preference allows them to continue benefiting from the established status quo. Stability ensures the preservation of their advantages and influence within the system. Elites may strategically embrace disruption, even instigating it. This action serves to dismantle existing power structures. These old structures no longer benefit the elites in question. Such disruption paves the way for the establishment of a new order. In this new order, these elites can reassert their dominance and control. Maintaining legitimacy is crucial for the long-term stability of elite power structures. Elites establish legitimacy by portraying their governance as inherently natural. They also present their rule as fundamentally just and equitable for all. Furthermore, elites assert that their leadership provides significant benefits to society as a whole. This often involves the deployment of ideological justifications to reinforce their position. Appeals to tradition are frequently used to validate and solidify their authority. Legitimacy is fundamental for the stability of elite power structures. When legitimacy diminishes, the authority of elites faces increased challenges. This erosion can lead to significant social unrest or revolutionary movements. Consequently, elites actively invest in mechanisms to secure public acceptance. These mechanisms aim to reinforce public belief in their right to govern. Historically, aristocratic classes maintained power through various mechanisms. The Roman Senate serves as a prime example of this enduring power structure. They utilized legal structures to solidify and legitimize their authority. Control over land ownership was a critical factor in their sustained dominance. Their grip on religious and political offices ensured centuries of aristocratic rule. During the European feudal era, nobility held significant power and influence. Their authority was primarily consolidated through the inheritance of land. Military control also played a crucial role in maintaining their dominance. This system established a rigid social hierarchy within society. This hierarchy defined the economic relationships between different classes. It also dictated the political structures and power dynamics of the time. During the industrial age, economic elites emerged as powerful figures. These elites controlled factories and significant capital resources. Their control enabled them to influence the formation of labor laws. They also shaped broader economic policies to their advantage. This demonstrates how new forms of wealth can translate into political dominance. The shift from monarchical rule to democratic systems often involved a significant redistribution of power. This transition aimed to decentralize authority, moving it from a single ruler to a broader populace. However, new elites frequently emerged within these nascent democratic structures. These elites leveraged control over key financial institutions to secure and maintain their influence. They also utilized political parties as mechanisms to perpetuate their power within the new system. The concept of power is fundamental to understanding social, political, and economic dynamics. Power, in its various forms, is rarely eliminated or destroyed within a system. Instead, power is a conserved quantity that undergoes transformation and reallocation. When one entity loses power, another entity typically gains it, leading to redistribution. This redistribution can occur through various mechanisms, such as shifts in resources or influence. Understanding this principle is crucial for analyzing changes in hierarchies and societal structures.